In this video, I compare the daily moisturizing lotion and the moisturizing cream from CeraVe. To start with, both these products are really good products. Both of them have no fragrance, both of them don't have ingredients that shouldn't be there in skincare products, and both of them have the stamp of approval from Eczema Association, meaning they're going to do some really good things for our skin. But if you ask me to pick just one, which one would that be is what I'm going to share in this video. Now, both of them have glycerin and hyaluronic acid. These are ingredients which add hydration to our skin. Both the products have three different types of ceramide: ceramide NP, ceramide AP and ceramide EOP. And because these ceramides are such key ingredients in both the products, it's only fair that I take a minute to talk about what they can actually do for the skin. The cells in the topmost layer of our skin are arranged like a wall, like a brick wall to be more precise. Just like cement holds all the bricks together in a wall, there are certain substances which hold all these cells together to form a strong wall. All these substances together that hold the cells together are called lipids. Now, 50% of these lipids are ceramides. So, ceramides play a very important role in keeping the cells together, keeping the top layer of the skin strong. But why is that important? Because you see, the skin's top layer acts like a shield. It acts like a barrier. It prevents water from the deeper layers of the skin from evaporating into the atmosphere, and it also protects the skin from attacks from unwanted entities. Now, preventing water loss means it keeps the skin hydrated. Preventing attacks from nasties means it prevents unnecessary breakouts on our skin. So a hydrated skin and less breakouts on the skin means we need a strong skin barrier. And ceramides play a very important role in keeping this wall strong. Now, there are different types of ceramides, and each of these ceramides do different things in that skin wall. Ceramide NP, it's the most common ceramide. Now, think of it as a strong glue which keeps all the cells together in general. It just keeps all the cells together, and its primary role is to actually prevent the water evaporation. So it helps in keeping the skin hydrated. Now, the letters NP, AP, EOP basically denote something about the chemical structure of these ceramides. Now, ceramide AP, think of it like a clip. They've got some extra tight bonds which can hold all these cells together, and so it also helps in the overall functioning of the skin barrier. The final one, EOP, it's like a much bigger molecule than the AP and the ceramide NP. Think of it like a screw which kind of screws it all in together. The first one is like a glue, the second one is like a clip which is bringing them tighter, and the screw works across all of them and brings them all a bit more closer. So they kind of do different things for the skin wall. And these three ceramides are some of the most important ceramides, and these two products having these ceramides is a big tick. Both of the products have dimethicone and a few other ingredients which can form a thin layer on top of the skin. Now, it's one thing to add hydration on the skin. It's important for moisturizers and creams to have ingredients which can form a layer on the skin and prevent that hydration from evaporating into the atmosphere, and both the products have dimethicone and other couple of ingredients which can do that. So far, all same to same, but here's where the differences kick in. Now, the cream also has another ingredient called petrolatum. When it comes to ingredients which can form a layer on top of the skin and prevent that water loss, petrolatum is considered the gold standard amongst all such ingredients, and the CeraVe cream has petrolatum in it. So that means it's going to keep that skin extra hydrated, more hydrated than the other one, the lotion. So the cream seems like an obvious choice because it's going to add more hydration to the skin. But I do want to point out that the cream has a much richer texture. It has a much thicker texture. Now, if you have oily skin, none of the ingredients here is going to cause any harm, but you might find the cream a bit hard to rub in, so it depends on how you feel. In that case, you might want to go for the lotion. Cream is my preferred choice, but for some reason, if you want lotion, maybe you want it to be a primer underneath your makeup, or maybe your skin is very oily and you don't prefer creams, then instead of this daily moisturizing lotion, CeraVe has another one which is a PM lotion, and you can use the PM one, the nighttime products, even for morning time. They're all just marketing gimmicks. I would suggest that one over this daily moisturizing lotion, because that PM one has niacinamide, which is also going to strengthen the skin's barrier function and add some brightening effect to the skin, and CeraVe CeraVe says it's ultralight. Now the daily moisturizing lotion is light. Now that one is ultralight. So it's going to be much better than the daily one. So if the lotion, then go for the PM one. Otherwise, out of these two, the daily one and the cream, my obvious choice is cream. Only if you can't use the cream for your own reasons, then go for the PM one. One thing though, if you have very acne prone skin, then I would not use the cream. Not that it's got any pore clogging ingredients, but some of the ingredients, the comedogenic rating, that's a rating which measures the pore clogging ability of an ingredient, is 2 out of 5. So that's still not bad, but if you've got very acne prone skin, I would give the cream a miss as well. Otherwise, cream is definitely a winner for me over the lotion. That's about it. I hope this video helped. If it did, please give me a like and do subscribe to my channel. That will really help me a lot. Bye for now.